Greetings one and all. Greetings one and all. You might have to turn it up. You might have to turn it up, burn it up. All praises be. Yeah, going in and coming out. Yeah, Most High Jah, Rastafari, moving through, boring through, permeating and penetrating through, accentuating, ascending through the Trinity's 2 and 1 into the Holy of Holies, the Kadusa Kudusan. Yes, even moving through our King Alpha, Emperor Haile Selassie's Irit, yeah, and Empress Menenai, Jahas, Asfawai, Irit, into the Kadusa and the Holy of Holies, yeah, wherein sits I, Most High, their King Alpha himself and Queen Amika herself, the first twin pair. We do give thanks for life. Sila Selassie, Man Ramenin, T and I, man, Eli, Jarastafari. Do give thanks. It's a beautiful day, June the 3rd. We are here, people. This is a judgment boom blast. You feel me? Yeah, man, this is an incoming Zernment alert. Yeah, incoming Zernment inbound alert. Yes, the biggest I've ever given. Yeah, so just know that, people, we're in a planetary conjunction and alignment. Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and even Saturn, and Neptune is about to join them. Good. And they're gonna go into retrograde. They're going into retrograde, which means it's the judgment, people. We're in it to win it. There ain't no limit. You know what I'm saying? Hail Emperor Haile, King Selassie, yes, I Most High God Rastafari, yes, him it. Yes, him it. Yes. And me, I live as a hermit. Seen, but don't get it twisted. I will bust your head and you step to me and try hurt me and put your hands upon me. I will break you up and break you down. See? I will fold you up. So therefore, in case you didn't know, I've been teaching these things, planetary alignments, the year of my birth, what happened? Well, there was a planetary alignment and conjunction of these same planets, these same 4 planets. And there was what we call a retrograde. Mercury went into retrograde and caused the other planets to go into retrograde. You feel me? Remember Mount St. Helens? Boom! May the 18th. Yes. Mount St. Helens, my goodness. She just went bang, you know what I'm saying? Just like how bang is banging Popocatépetl and Fuego volcanoes in Mexico, where, well, the World Cup is supposed to be there, yeah? Well, this is the Zernment World Cup. This is the Judgment World Cup, yeah? Yeah, man. Eli, the Most High Jah. Seeing Eli, Rastafari, Creation, Peter Tosh. I don't have my other device, but you see what's going on. That's right. Volcano Europe, and when the lava start flow, that was yesterday. And here we go again. Boom. You see that? Man. Caused a sonic boom and an earthquake too. That volcanic eruption in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Eli, Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? And that's the judgment. So people expect anything to happen in this blood clot judgment. You know what I'm saying? Also, your Mark Carney, I posted it yesterday. Canada's in a recession, right? The only G7 country in a recession with the highest poverty, unemployment, and obviously uneducation rate, high school dropout, university dropout rate, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Interesting. I wonder why is that? Seems like your Mark Gurney or Mark Carnage is trying to, body Canada and push her out on a gurney to the Global Commission. Man, you take care of it. I messed up. That's right. Do you know how serious that is? Okay. Bill C-22 glitch going into effect. Yes. Bill C-22, Bill 153, Bill 13, C-13, and Bill C-24 are going to change the entire scope, and you could even say the landscape of this country. You see what I'm saying? And you think it's just Canada that's doing this? No. Bill C-22 and all these other bills, they're being passed in other countries, and yeah. We're going to mess up the world even more, and then, we're going to need a global commission to fix the problems. That's the judgment. So you get ready for that. You see what I'm saying? All praises be. Little early morning gang stalking tale for you, you know what I'm saying? I told you they poisoned me the other day. I alchemized that. That's the judgment. Okay, so I know this guy is real pissed right now. You know what I'm saying? He's been coming downstairs by my window, talking to people. You know, I see people down there and talking, always trying to get my attention. Even when he was sitting on the bench just days the other day, trying to get my attention. He has this little scooter that, remember I told you some biker guy told me that he's popping pills. This biker boy gave him a scooter. It's a scooter for people that have obviously difficulty walking. You know what I'm saying? And it's maroon as well. Yes, it's burgundy, which is the same color as the Montreal Victoire hockey team's uniform. You see, maroon. We marooned the place. And the word maroon is where the word marine comes from. We are the marine people. Turtle Island. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? Jamaica, Montserrat, and a few other regions in the world are shells of the Most High's turtle dove. Yeah? Very, very good. You know what I'm saying? But the densest shell or area on that shell is over there in Jamaica. And then we have Montserrat. And I'm not joking, over here in Montreal as well. Yes, yes, yes. I told you already, the Earth was one. It disintegrated, fragmented due to Earth changes, magnetic pole shift, comets, asteroids, earthquakes, volcanic activity. Yeah, Shane. Exactly. And so, you know, the land's dispersed. But we're still one land. And it's still the indigenous people of these lands, in these lands, maintaining the culture, traditions, orders. See? So don't try nothing. Anyways, boy, I tell you, you know, network at work, you know. Trust, there ain't no slowing down for these people, man. I go outside. I can't go outside. Well, I do, but I'm saying I can't go outside and not anticipate these people to come for me. All kind of people. I go into a store the other day. I come out the store. There's a girl standing right at the door of the store as I get out on the phone, giggling. But she waits until I get out to start walking. Gang stalker girl, get out of here. I told her straight, you're a gang stalker. Get out of here. She didn't say nothing, just kept walking. Hurriedly, as a matter of fact. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? I can go on and on, man. It's just too much. It's just too much still, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell you what. I know and feel this morning, this guy Dave, he's not done, he's coming. It's the judgment. I'm studying patterns. He's coming. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to come do this thing again, which I have a trap for him, you know. But today, I don't feel like, you know, laying this trap for you. I just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna come upstairs and smoke you. So I went upstairs, you know, and he's up. Before I get upstairs, as I'm coming upstairs, one of the guys that was on the bus when these guys, you know, did what they did. It was a big conspiracy and operation, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of spell work and stuff, and he's in on it. And he is like not a janitor, but a cleaner. But he only cleans like the first floor, the floor he's on, and maybe cleans like the bathrooms. Either way, I see this guy going out to take out his garbage. I said, yeah, man. He was outside, and I opened the door, and I looked at him, and I said, yeah, man. Oh, there's the terrorist. You know what I'm saying? And he came inside. I said, yo, you're a domestic terrorist. And he says, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you're a domestic terrorist. You know what I'm saying? And I went upstairs. Who's standing at his door? This guy, the devil, on his phone, talking to Dan Beats, you know, crying like a little bitch, you know, like as if he wants the man to come and try to do something. He's literally, that's what he's doing, you know. He's calling the man. I didn't even get upstairs yet. Oh, he's here terrorizing people. Yeah, he was just downstairs terrorizing the man and harassing the man. The heck? And I passed him, you know, and I'm like, yeah, you, He's just calling up my name, and he's like, you're not supposed to be up here. What are you talking about, man? Says who, guy? Call the feds, bro. And then I went to go and check this girl, Debbie. Kind of loud, a truck just passed. I went to go and see this girl, Debbie. And, well, look, people, I wanted a piece of tobacco, okay? I just wanted a little piece of tobacco to roll with some weed that I have. You see what I'm saying? It was one of those things, and it's just an excuse to go up there. Every now and then I might roll a little tobacco with my weed. It's true. Not like, I don't like your government tobacco. I rather the native tobacco, which is natural. Secondly, yes, I do bond my herb with bomber clock grabber quite often. You see what I'm saying? And I think the reason for that is I don't really want to be too high in this low blood clot depth. You know, so I got my pipe, I burn my herb ital. Yeah, but I burn more herb with grabber, I can tell you that. I don't care what anybody has to say about that, because I am what and who I am. All I know is, I love my herbs. I love my ital herbs too, but when I burn my ital herbs, I'm in a different plane and I can't deal with people. I cannot deal with people, not even on a level like show them the love. It's like, yo, you're not there. I can't resonate with you at all. So it's almost like as if it helps me to resonate with you by poisoning myself. I guess that's how you would see it. And I don't see it that way there still, you know, because I alchemize everything. But I'm saying that, you know, tobacco, it's not necessarily that it's unhealthy. It's just, you know, natural tobacco, you know, everything, you know, in moderation. You see what I'm saying? But either way, that's why I went up there. But my plan was to go and check this guy. I'm not going to cap on that. I was going to go and check this guy. Yeah? And, well, you know, sometimes he leaves his door ajar and he might be like in the bathroom, you know, or something, you know what I mean? Or just somewhere. And, you know, I would just walk up in there and take a cigarette, man. You know what I mean? What's the big deal? It's just a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it's just a cigarette guy, you know what I mean? And, you know, you can't say, oh, I'm going to call the cops because you came in my place. What are you going to do that for? It's clear that you don't mind me coming and seeing you and talking to you. Even after what happened, even after you told the cops that you don't want me up there and and all of that. It's clear that you still want me to come and see you and don't mind. You know, it's just one of those things. And, you know, anybody would tell you he's like that. He'll be pissed at you today and tomorrow, hey, how you doing? Exactly. So, I don't know. But I don't care. He's there. I get to the girl's door. I pass this guy, man, and she has to go to court this morning, you know. And I'm like, yo, I'll give you some roaches, man. Just give me a cigarette, you know. And she's like, oh, I need to use the bathroom. I need to use the bathroom. Because her bathroom is not in her place. Some of these apartments have bathrooms in the apartments. Okay? Hers, no. So she left her key in the bathroom. And she's asking this guy for the key to open the, or at least if he could open the door for her. He refuses to help her. This is his mission right now. Exactly. This is your mission, guy. She's like, please, Dave, I need the key. Like, he's up here and he's terrorizing us. He's harassing us. And now he's in Debbie's room stealing something. By this time, like, I passed him. I was passing his room. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Then I lie on me talking about me. I steal people things. And you know, what kind of madness is this, bro? You know what I mean? Just looking for problems on the phone. I'm like, yo, bro, call the feds if you have a problem, man. The heck is the matter with you, G? Oh, you're not allowed to be on this floor and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, for sure. He was preparing to come downstairs and try to come on my place and do something again, man. I stunted him. He was planning something today. This idiot. So now here you got this guy, which is the neighbor, the same guy. Remember I told you this, his name is PA. I was talking to them about, you know, the crucifixion and Peter slicing off, Peter slicing off the centurion's ear and all of this. And, you know, I was saying that, well, you know, Christ had a twin brother, you know, and it was his brother that was crucified, you know, but I was going into details trying to show him, you know. But that same guy, you know, he likes to try to provoke me. Anytime me and Dave get into it, which I just confront this guy, you know, and he goes crazy. He wants to come out like, oh, you know, but he won't say nothing like, oh, you know, you're here again, bothering him again. And then he'll go in his room and slam his door loud, you know, and he's just stupid, you know what I mean? That's what happened the last time when this guy, the whole pushing business, when you know, I had to push him out of my way. I pushed him out of my face, as a matter of fact. This guy came out, slamming his door. And I asked him, yo, what's your problem, guy? You know, oh, nobody likes you. Because I said, yo, it seems like everybody has a problem with me. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, for sure, guy. You know what I mean? Oh, nobody likes you. That's okay. Nobody has to like me, bro. But you're doing too much right now. Why? Why doesn't anybody like me? You can't answer me. And I said, exactly. You can't tell me, which means you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. If you don't like me, guy. This guy came slamming his door, like as if he's trying to slam his door in my face. I'm like, bro, you need to calm down, man. You need to take your meds. You got that tripping, you know, crashing out here. You know what I'm saying? And you got this guy on the phone talking to Don Beats. I know for sure it's Don Beats crying. Yo, he's here. He's harassing everybody. Yo, came up here this morning raising hell. Blah. Well, I'm the hell raiser, but I didn't come up here to raise hell like this. I didn't come up here to raise hell like this still. You know what I mean? But if you're trying something, yeah, I'm going to raise hell on you because I'm the hell rider. I'm the ghost rider, the duppy rider. Yeah? Zmoke. Chambers. So you're in the chambers. You're going to smoke because you're coming for me. You're coming to try to smoke. So this guy's going off, man. Off. Yo, call the cops. Yeah, do that. I went downstairs and then I went back upstairs. I'm like, I'm not done. Went back to go see this girl. Debbie, I got a bunch of roaches for you. Just give me another cigarette. You know? And he didn't want to open the door for her. And that's what I told her before I went downstairs, you see? He doesn't want to help you. He doesn't like to help people, especially when you need the most help. He's not helping you. He wants to crush you, you know? And now he ain't helping you. Right now, his mission is to destroy Barry. Big humiliation ritual. So now I'm like, yeah. I go upstairs to go and check Debbie again. And he's going off. Oh, you really want problems? You'll call the cops, bro. The flip is the matter with you. Oh, yo, you just want problems. Yeah, man, I had to dance in front of him. I did a little wiggle. Yeah, man, me you want, hey, guy? He. You know what I'm saying? He's like, fuck off. No, he crashed out, slammed his door in my face. Good. That's prior to me going downstairs a second time. And then I went downstairs, and then I come upstairs again to ask this girl for that thing. And he has his neighbor that lives right across from him, who was on the bus that day, you know, doing his spell work. They're talking, but now he's complaining about his neighbor, the same PA guy, about how he's rolling over his bed, banging on the wall and doing this and making a bunch of noise. Exactly, that's your judgment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I didn't even say that to him. I'm like, yeah, you love problems, hey guy. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, you're here, I'll call the cops on you, I'm like, well, do that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just up here looking for problems, bro. I didn't come up here to see you, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you still. You don't love me. That's not my problem. I ain't going out of my way to love you, guy, and I don't care about you. You know? And you can see he's in a lot of pain, you know? Like, oh, you can't even stand up straight, you know? Like, oh, get out of here, Barry, go. No, I'm standing right here. I'm allowed to stand right here. You're not allowed here. Yes, I am. If you have a problem, call the cops. I will. Do that. School bus just passed. Do that. Like, what's the matter with you? Now I go downstairs. Who do I see? The guy who stole my wallet. He's going to go and see the guy. I told you, when I first went upstairs, a guy went outside to put his garbage in the garbage, you know. It's garbage in the garbage bin, and take out his garbage. And I call him a terrorist. And he's like, yeah, you're a domestic terrorist. Well, here's this guy who stole my wallet, who lives right next door to the same guy downstairs, which would be upstairs from me, which would be downstairs, one floor below Davil. Going and seeing this guy I call a domestic terrorist. This is the wallet thief, you know. Oh, yeah, the nigger, he's here, you know, he's harassing everybody, and I said, yo, guy, what's your problem, bro? Like, it's a problem. Oh, yo, what's your problem, guy? I even say nothing to you, guy. Are you coming for me now and you stole my wallet? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Oh, you're getting kicked out of here. Nobody likes you. I don't care. And they can try to kick me out of here. But I have them in court right now for the shit that they fucking did to me, including the, you know, wallet theft. You know what I'm saying? I bet you didn't know that. You know? I'm going to get kicked out of here? Yeah, all right. He's like, yeah, you want to bet? I'm like, yeah, whatever, guy. And then he says, what did he say, man? He said something so stupid, man. He's like, oh, you want to bet? I want to bet what? That I'm going to get kicked out? No, that I didn't steal your wallet. Yes, you did. Get out of here, man. You look a wallet thief. You were the one behind me in the bus. I jumped off the bus because of the spell work. A warlock came on. I jumped off, hopped back on. It's gone. Hey, bro, just drop it. Don't make me have to call the feds. Whoever took it, just drop it. And you're the one that got off the bus, went to go and see them across the street. And then, well, like they huddled around the car. You know, it was like at least 9 of them. And then the girl took off and then came back with her half-sister. This would be the superintendent's daughters, you know, walking on my side of the street, the side I'm on, which is the side the bus is on, laughing in my damn face. And so I laughed in her face too, and I said, you got me back? Because remember, I had to eat their food for what they were doing to me. Yes, I got into their stash. You know, they did some shit to me in the beginning, man. When I first came here, man, a few months in, man, they did too much, man. I had to put them in their place and show them, yo, listen to me, I can get to you easy, you know. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I know they know I did it, but they can't prove it. I don't care. I'm ready. So I'm like, oh, you got me back? Yeah. Oh, exactly. You got it. Yeah. Right. She's the only one that had the balls to tell me that she had it. See? So here this guy's telling me he didn't take it. Yeah, okay, bro. You know, yeah, you did, guy, and I don't care. It's dead already. You know, that was like 2 months ago, bro. The heck you talking about that for? Oh, this and that. Nobody likes you. So he goes in his room and slams his door, and I knock on his door. I'm like, yo, bro, you okay? Oh, touch my door and I'll kill you. Oh, well, you want to threaten me, guy? I can call the cops and have you arrested. Well, do it. They're just sickos, man. They're just sickos. Do it. I'm like, bro, I don't care about the wallet, guy. That's dead, and yes, you did take it. And secondly, the girl told me that she has it, and you're the only one that went over there, so you gave it to her, so I don't care. Whatever. Fuck you. Yeah, okay, man. Fuck you too, guy. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. How about you shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck. Yo, how about I shut the fuck up? And he's like, oh, shut the fuck up. And he said, yeah, oh, yeah, something. I'm like, yo, you know, just play with them, you know, like, bro, the heck, man. You know, like, I'm gonna shut the fuck up for me, but not for you. But, you know, it's so funny, because he was like, after I said that, he was like, yeah. Oh, man. Anyways, man. Now I'm on my way downstairs. Who do I see? Miguel. The guy was terrorizing me next door with Melanie. And they've been terrorizing me. Last night, they were banging on my wall when I was sleeping like crazy. Making a bunch of noise like crazy. They don't even sleep in there. See? Because they got nightmares and shit when they sleep. They get nightmares when they sleep. So they don't even really sleep. You know what I'm saying? They stay up taking turns, man. Terrorizing me, man. Doing their spell work. Trying to get into my head. Huh? And trying to blur my visions when I'm having visions and dreams. Huh? And banging on the wall to wake me up from my visions. You know? My God-given visions, man. To bomber ass clad. You know? So this morning, they got it. The same thing I saw in my dream the other day, that's what they got this morning. You see, when I got, it was a nightmare they sent to me. And they wanted me to do that, you know. To open up my energy valve, my chakras, you know. So they can get into it, you know. And I didn't really do much, you know. I didn't do much at all, you know. Just a bang, bang here and there. And that was it. Today now, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, man, I banged the ass off of that wall, man. Call the cops if you have a problem. Bang, bang, bang. I slapped on that wall like crazy. Not like crazy, you know, but I'm making some noise, loud noise. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I'm telling them, you have fun? I mean, did you have fun? Banging on my door last night? Banging on my wall and thing? I mean, you have fun? Making all this noise? You know? Why are you doing it? Can you answer me? No, exactly. Well, just remember, my dislike and hatred for you would always be greater for your dislike and hatred for me still. You know what? Oh, I had to pause and resume, you know, because I didn't do nothing to you for you to hate me and to be doing the things that you're doing to me. You see what I'm saying? But you're doing a bag of things to me, and that's the judgment, you know. But I see him, so I'm like, oh, here he is, another domestic terrorist. Yo, what's your problem, guy? You know what I mean? What? No, why are you banging on my wall and doing all that? Oh, no, we're not banging on the wall, yo, bro. Stop lying, guy. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. Oh, it's the bed. Yo, bro, get out of my face. And he's like, go. You wanted me to walk in front of him to go downstairs? No, bro. You go in front of me, man. Well, go. Move, man. So he's going downstairs. I'm talking to him as I'm going downstairs. Bro, listen to me, man. You guys are doing too much. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But you know what you're doing is criminal. You know that, right, guy? You know? And I walked to his door with him. I followed him to his place. Bro, you guys, You know what I mean? And he's like, yo, stop harassing me. Stopped and told me, stop harassing me. He was trying to get into my face so that I could lick him. Meaning hit him. You know, it's clear. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to do nothing. Listen, bro, I'm just talking to you. He's like, oh, call the cops. Are you sure you want to do that, buddy? You sure you want to do that? Call them. You know? After Dave up there telling me he'll call the cops, you got this one yelling at me. You know, his friend PA slamming his door. When I talked to him, he yelled. He said something in there, but I didn't hear him. I'm like, yo, bro, you guys are acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, PA, you support this man when this man is just an asshole. Hear this man shitting on you now. Ah, PA. That's right, but it's like they hate each other. There's no love. But they could all conspire now. They could all convene just for me. That's how much they hate me. Cool. Anyways, man, what's the guy called the cops, man? Do what you're doing, bro. I went upstairs. I was in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? A common area, actually. I have a kitchen by me, a kitchenette. You know, I'm in the common area, you know? I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, I'm talking to this guy, Junior, the superintendent. Oh, you don't mind them doing all of this, Huh? All the noise they're making downstairs, banging on the wall. This guy slamming his door like crazy, you know? Like I told him when I was downstairs talking to him, you know, he's closing his door. I'm like, slam your door, guy. Slam your door as hard as you can like you usually do, guy. And he wasn't going to, you know, but he seen I was grabbing his door to slam it for him, so he slammed it. Good. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm like, Junior, you really love this crap, eh? You know what I mean? I'm like, just like the other day, I was telling you, yo, bro, you know what I mean? What's up with this letter that you sent me? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that? And what's up with the letter that I sent you? You know what I mean? He's like, oh, I don't know how that, like he doesn't know how that letter was even produced. But it's his name that's on it. It's not the landlord. It's not the landowner. It's his name. And there's no agent's name nor number on the file. Nor is there any reference on the file, meaning the documents. And he chuckled. He's chuckling at me because I'm like, I don't know if that's, maybe that's a real bailiff, but what he did is illegal. I can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that. And I'm like, well, I guess we'll just wait and see, you know, when if it's approved, and then we'll wait to see, right? That's the way it works, yes. And then, you know, exactly. All right, later. And happy birthday to your son, you know. It's your son's birthday today. That's what I told him, you know. As I was walking away from him, loud, yeah, man, happy birthday to your son still. He's like, yeah, thank you. All right, man. Bomba clad. And I said that, bomba clad. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's that. Anyways, I'm in the comment area. And what do I see? I just went upstairs. I said, yo, bro, I love you, you know. You hate me. Remember that, guy. See? You need to take your medication, bro. You're unwell. You know? He's even unfit to be in the public. Shit, all of you people who think this way are unfit to be in the public, man. You're menaces to society. You know? And so I'm in the comment area. I see the cops coming. 4 smoker cops, man. My smoke cops. Because now they ain't playing with these people. Now they ain't playing. They're making sure, hey, look, just send the smoke cops, man. Yeah? And they're like, I'm like, 4 of them are coming upstairs, you know, from my place. And I'm like, you are called for me? And they're like, yeah, you know, and they asked me, you know, if that's my apartment number. And I'm like, yeah. And then she asked me my name. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, so what's going on? You know, we got a call. That's all she said. She didn't say, you know, like people are complaining about you. Nope. She just said, tell me your side of the story. And I told her exactly what I told you. Okay? Then they ambushed me. And I told you they're going crazy. They're going crazy. The same Dave who called the cops on me the other day, and I had to call the cops on him. This same guy, I went upstairs. I did not go to talk to him, and he just started attacking me. Then he got the next one up there attacking. Even Debbie was attacking me because she doesn't like me. You know? It's just I have to deal with her because, you know, I go up there to smoke him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I go talk to her. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I went up there the second time, she's like, what? Who is it? And I open my door, what? I'm like, yo, relax, man. Here's some roaches, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get another smoke. Oh, okay, yo, chill. You know what I'm saying? Chill. You know, and I explained to her, yo, I came downstairs and I heard this guy, the wallet thief. This is probably after I went upstairs the first time. After talking to him, confronting him. Well, he came for me, he attacked me, and I smoked him. He runs to the superintendent, and it's as I'm coming downstairs now, what does he say? I hear the superintendent, Junior is his name, his door open. And what does he say? The wallet thief? Yeah, the nigger, he's attacking me. And Dave. Oh, how would you know that I'm upstairs dealing with Dave when, guy, you're downstairs? Like, he'd even go upstairs. How would you know? I'm up there talking to... How would you know that I'm talking to him? You see what I'm saying? This was a big setup, man. They were coming for me today, and I got to them before they can get to me. Because they were like, yo, let's just attack him verbally even. Just, yo, try to get to him, man. Hey, you know, this, that, and then it starts, you know? It starts, you know? We got Dave who was planning on coming and, you know, planting something by me, man. He was coming down there to do something, man. He was coming there to maybe slip something in something, man. And they got smoked. I told the cops, listen, they're doing too much. I even had this guy say, I'll kill you for knocking on his door. You know? And my smoker cop, this Latino guy now, Hispanic guy, he's like, oh, I understand. Yo, they just listen, man. I told him, okay, so I'm like, listen, I ain't do nothing. And she says, listen, man, just, do what you're doing, keep to yourself, and if anybody bothers you, call us, And I'm like, all right, and then Hispanic boy is like, hey, I like your shirt. Look at my shirt. Look at that shirt. You see my face? Rastafari, bless. Then you're lucky I get to see my face. Yeah? But onto other things. A people without knowledge of its past is like a tree without a root. All right. See? And he say, yeah, man, I really like that shirt, man. Man, that's a real nice shirt. I'm like, yeah, bro. Rastaman shirt, Bless up yourself. And they left. And that was that. Zane? Now, you're lucky that the feds didn't tell me that it was the Paki boy downstairs that called the feds and not anybody else. Because you see, if they would have told me that, I would have said, well, they're the ones harassing me and terrorizing me, and they're doing spell work and stuff like that. And she has a warrant out for arrest, and I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. They're terrorizing me now. Been doing it, and it needs to stop. And I guess this is how we're going to stop it. You're here. I would like to charge them for domestic terrorism and harassment and everything. I'm not making this up. I do have recordings on my phone of them doing things, if you'd like to hear it. But I'm just saying, this is enough. And she has a warrant out for her arrest. And I warned them and told them, you need to stop this, or, you might just get arrested. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you just might get arrested in the judgment, But that was that. I had to go see this guy, this Indian guy. You really called them? No, I didn't. Yeah, you did, guy. You called the feds on me, guy? I'm like, bro, I don't need to go to jail just for talking to you. I just confronted you, guy. You need to go to jail. You and your girl. And he didn't say nothing. He's like, yeah, you see, you people, huh? Yeah, it is what it is, That's the judgment. And, let me tell you something. I am pretty sure that there was some type of life insurance policy or something on William, whose birthday was 2 days ago. Blessed. Earth Strong and Solar return. Our solar eye turn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm convinced that after this youth dead, ting, they got the money. And that's how this guy got his new, his stepdad. Because this guy, the superintendent, is not his biological father. I learned this from someone. He told me, it's not really his dad, but he raised him. The kid doesn't know who his dad is. You see what I'm saying? And got the money, and when I got that truck, he got a new, it's a Land Rover Bronco. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like it was a rental or something, maybe in the company's name, but now it seems like it's his because he put his sons in the boy. Then I can call him my son. William's more my son than yours, boy. He put his initials on the damn license plate. That's just to bug me, though, You see what I'm saying? Because remember, a week prior to William being murdered, are blessed and sent to Zion, which is what he wanted. He wanted to get out of here. He knew you people don't love him. Somebody firebombed the superintendent's Nissan Pathfinder, smoked, bombed it, meaning it was Molotov, torched it, and that's how he got that. See, a few months later, boom, now it seems like as if it's his, right? And now I see his daughter, this is the next wallet thief, who took it from the wallet thief. I see her driving a black Bronco, just like his, and she has a Pathfinder too. Is it a Pathfinder? No, it's not. It's a Patreon or something like that. Patreon or whatever it's called. Patriot. Well, it's old and rusted and busted up and things. So it seems like it's either in the shop or this girl got a new whip, and it's the same whip as her dad's, but black. See, I'm convinced that that's what did go on. And if anything, maybe that's her new whip now. Either way, man, living like white trash over there, Terrasta. You guys are, my gosh, you're disgusting the way you live, man. The things you people are doing. Huh? Also, I am convinced that Devil, I'm convinced, it's in my book, remember, my book, that he murdered his wife. This would probably be the mother of his son, George. Now, remember, he told his neighbor upstairs that he killed a woman, See? Trying to scare the man. I'm telling the man, don't bother me. I killed a woman. And the guy panicked and called the feds, And they came and they confronted this guy, and he said, I never said that. The guy's just on drugs. No, bro. I saw the guy when I came upstairs, and he was in the corner, shriveled up, man. Shaking, shivering, man. Anyways, I am convinced that this man did kill that woman, the mother of George, because he never talks about her. Never, ever talks about her still. But then there's some other woman now in England who I guess he was with her in Scotland or something, and he did get a daughter from her, and the daughter don't want nothing to do with him. You see what I'm saying? Either way, man, that's my theory. You know what I'm saying? This is what the man does, and who knows? Maybe she had an inheritance. I don't know, but it could just be that she knew too much and wanted to leave him. Hey, he killed a woman. He said it. Seen? My book is George's mother. There? Anyways, the bomb cloud judgment. Give thanks and praise. We are here. It's a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Never living, never faithful, ever sure people. You see my sizzler, you hear the tune? King Selassie coming soon to judge every man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for his works, he's done in the land. Really, I don't most Jah Rastafari. People, there was a big booming and shaking in Shittily. Yeah, Campe Fege volcano. It's cracking open, big shallow earthquake over there. They said that it's impossible for an earthquake to reach such a shallow depth of 9.5 meters. Meters, miles. Or is it meters? It's 9 meters. Okay, either way, they're saying that, it's impossible. They've never seen anything like this. Yeah, that's the judgment. I'm gonna let you go for now. That's just an early morning gang stalking tale, and to let you know big fish is falling. Did you know? Who was it again? Just dropped out the other day. Big iconic rapper, Fish, and insignificant, guy. That's just a judgment. They're dropping, and you're gonna see more dropping. But I want you to wait for the big atomic fish droppings. Yeah. And you know what's going on, because people, you see, this month of June, man, in our tribal chart, 13 months, 13 tribes. April is the first month, Reuben, then we have Simeon, and then we're still in Simeon, the first of our month falls on the 7th of each month. You see what I'm saying? So we're still in Mayday, Simeon, the tribe of Simeon. Good. 7th, we enter the tribe of Levi. You see? And, I'm the Levitical one, so, but it's a war, it's a spiritual war, people. Good over evil, I'm telling you something. I'm telling you something too, like how, cars are passing. Yeah, I dropped a big bomb on you, that book there, History of English, the story of English, and a lot of gems up in there, Yeah, a lot of gold nuggets up in there, Gems for your realms, and meds for your heads. But to understand why the Jamaican culture is so dominant is because we learned how to use language to connect with people, to interrelate with people, not relate, interrelate with people. So therefore, you see the Jamaican language, the patois, we have our own Maroon, Nayakipong, indigenous tongue, our Taino indigenous tongue, which is very similar to like Hebrew, But apart from that, Jamaica have English, dialect, you have Irish, you have some Spanish in there, you have Chinese in there, you all even have French in there. You see me I say? You all have a Filipino in there, you have Indian in there. You know what I'm saying? You have Lebanese in there, you have Israelis up in there too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of people in that land. African, Cromanti, Igbo. You see me I say? So guess what now? All of that's blended up into our language. Right. That's how you create a language. We created a new English is what we're saying. Rastafari, Zin, Bob Marley, you see me I say, Maroon, Mama Lou, you see me I say, all Rastafari, and then all indigenous peoples throughout the world, which these would be black leaders. Nobody could say Malcolm X invented a new English, you know, or spoke a different English. You see, or Martin Luther King, no, but Marcus Garvey, yes. Kwame Nkrumah, yes. You know, Idi Amin Dada, yes. You know, they added to your English and gave it a richness it didn't have and lacks. You know? So this is what we did with it, you know. And I guess today I would be the king of English then, because yes, there are over 5,000 different variations of English throughout the world, and that doesn't include all of the different chopped up Englishes and Creole Englishes you find even within your own city. Huh? Even in your own town, your own state. You see what I'm saying? So it is the only language that has so many different variations to Rastafari clan. Too many. Good. A house divided within itself cannot stand. Too many Englishes, broken English, this and that, right? But you see, Patois is the greatest English that has ever emerged. See? Because it's like how it was in the beginning, but we didn't take bad and make it good. That's what those Anglo-Saxons did, and they've been doing that ever since. That's not what we're doing. We're trying to add richness and life to the language, and that's what we did. So we stand above all when it comes to English. I'm talking about the Maroons, especially I headquarters, you know, the Fort Jamaicans, and all Maroon people within I. I'm saying? We run English today. You feel me? Good. So I ain't really conforming to your standardized versions of English. I speak my own different kind of English, so nobody can say, oh, he made a mistake because, you know, he said that, the evil Jesus twin, yeah, was hung on the cross. Well, hey, that's a mistake. That's an error. You're supposed to say he was hanged on the cross. The picture was hung. You know, the hanger was hung. You know, but he was hanged. Yeah, well, that's how you see it. Hang and hung is the same thing to me. Hear that? Yeah. And then guess what you say now? Oh, so Christ was hanged, right? But you can say a man is hanging though. We were hanging out, right? Or a woman says that he's hung. It means that a man has large genitalia, right? Yeah. He has a large penis, right? He's hung. Exactly, you know. Hang up the phone, you know. You know. You need to hang it up now, you know. You need to hang it up. It's time to hang it up. Yeah. Start to call it quits, man. Yeah. You all need to hang it up, huh? And hang it in. You're Rastafari. Jah be with you in this judgment. Like I said, incoming, inbound alert. Bigger judgment. See? Jah be with ya. Peace and love.